Hey all the people out there on YouTube, it is Emily Marsh and you've tuned into my video. People are like, wait Emily, your vlog every day in September thing is over, so why are you still vlogging? I got a lot of people who asked me to keep vlogging because they really liked them, so I said okay, but I'm only gonna do one a week, just one. Have to come up with interesting topics for you guys, and it's hard to do every day, so yeah. Okay, so the topic today is going to be the fall TV schedule. Let's be honest, we love television and movies, and we want to know what to watch, but there are so many actually pretty good shows on now, it's hard to keep track when and where they are on, and thank the Lord for TiVo, so we don't miss any of them. First, my subscriber shout out is to Second Channel! An exclamation point, so you gotta say it with the power. Alright, here we go. This might go fast, sorry about that, I'm going to go by day. Start with Sunday. Once Upon a Time, 8 p.m. on ABC. This is about what happens when fairy tale characters lose their memory and are thrown into our world, and what happens to try and break that curse so they can remember who they are, but it's told with a kind of a dark twist. And for instance, spoiler alert for everyone who hasn't seen this week's episode, Prince Philip, who is Sleeping Beauty / Aurora's lover, frees her but then has his soul sucked out by a wraith and dies. So yeah, it's very different. And the guy who plays Rumpelstiltskin is so masterful, he is worth watching the show alone. And you find out that Emma, the main character, is, spoiler alert again, the daughter of Snow White. Very cool. Okay, moving on. Revenge at 8 p.m. on ABC also. I like this show, but people love this show, so I'm adding it. It's basically like a Count of Monte Cristo story. A girl wants to get revenge on everyone who hurt her because her dad was wrongly accused of a crime and sent to jail in their place like a patsy. And dies in jail, and so she wants revenge on everyone who did her wrong. Family Guy, 8 p.m. on Fox. I love Family Guy! If you know anything about me, you know that. And it's a great show about a family, better than The Simpsons, okay? And I don't care if I get negative comments on this because of that. Monday, Revolution, NBC, 10 p.m. J.J. Abrams show about what happens when all the power goes out. Cell phones, computers, internet, everything. Can we get the power back on, and what happens to the world because of that? Castle, Castle's at 10 p.m. on ABC, about a girl cop and a guy writer who's kind of fascinated by her and follows her around, helping her with her cases, and the chemistry between them. Tuesday, New Girl with Zooey Deschanel, 9 p.m. on Fox, about a girl who moves in with 3 guys into their apartment. She's like a school teacher. It's funny, hilarious, quirky. The guys are especially funny, so everyone's hilarious and quirky, so it's a great show. And The Mindy Project at 9:30 p.m. also on Fox, about Mindy Kaling. She plays a doctor who's basically a romance comedy addict and wishes her life was like one, but it's not, and what happens to her. Heart of Dixie is also on Tuesday at 8 p.m. about a girl who wants to be a cardiothoracic surgeon in New York, but they tell her she needs better bedside manner, so she's sent to do a year of general surgery to learn that in a small town. Well, that's where she gets a job, so that's where she goes. And then Emily Owens, MD, also on the CW at 9 p.m., both their CW shows, about a girl who's starting her doctor residency, and she's very weird and quirky, and what happens to her as well, so it should be good. Meryl Streep's daughter, come on, she's pretty decent. Wednesday, Modern Family at 9 p.m. on ABC. If you don't know what this is, you've been in a hole somewhere for 2 years, and I'm sorry for you. And Arrow, which I think is on the CW at 8 p.m. It's a story, I think a darker, probably more realistic version of the Green Arrow superhero story. It should be good. Thursday, Last Resort on ABC at 8 p.m. about a submarine that goes off the grid against U.S. orders because they disobeyed, I think, a direct order, and because of that they're being hunted now by the U.S. Big Bang Theory, CBS, 8 p.m., one of my favorite shows. It's in my top 10 veds list if you want to go see those. About 2 funny physicists and their friends and all the shenanigans that go on, and the hot girl across the hall. Vampire Diaries on the CW at 8 p.m. Guilty pleasure, a lot of good-looking people on the show, and it's a good show, I like it, so yeah. Friday, Community at 8:30 p.m. on NBC. I got to do background on this, and it's a really funny show. Everyone's really great. And America's Next Top Model on the CW at 8 p.m. A show about girls aspiring to be models, and they have to go through all these funny challenges and photo shoots. I'm a sucker for it. I know it's not quality television, but it's great, and I love it. So I'm putting it on my list. I don't care what you guys say. So that's it for now. I didn't list any HBO or Showtime shows. I don't have the list for those, and some of them are in the summer anyway, so that's why. Please subscribe above. Can't wait till Newsroom comes back on, hopefully this summer. You guys can also catch me on my Twitter, emarsh000. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Bye-bye.